The Anomalous Artifacts Agency, or AAA as it is better known, is purely a work of fiction. There is not, never was, and never will be such an organization in the world because there is really no such things as anomalous artifacts, anomalous organisms, anomalous persons, or anomalous forces. At least, as far as I know anyway. The AAA is a creation of mine, Terry Polino, better known to all of you as Natural Juan. All rights reserved. I'm doing this because I'm worried some of you might get the hot idea that this stuff might actually be real, like what happened with Slender Man, and do horrible things in real life with my work as an excuse. Too long. Didn't read. This is all just an elaborate joke. None of it is real. I will be very disappointed if some of you actually believe this. So just what is the Anomalous Artifacts Agency? In just about every setting featuring the supernatural, you have various organizations and agencies that monitor and take action against supernatural activities. In Marvel Comics, you have both S.H.I.E.L.D., which is popularized by the Avengers film franchise, and the Men in Black, who originally came from a different comic book company, and the films that were made as an adaptation of them. And in the Hellboy comics by Mike Mignola, there's the BPRD, which stands for Bureau of Paranormal Research and Development. Last, but most certainly not least, is the SCP Foundation, popularized by the internet, that features thousands of strange entities with even stranger abilities. The list goes on. The Anomalous Artifacts Agency, or the AAA for short, follows a similar form and function to these aforementioned organizations. To make a long story short, the AAA is an international organization dedicated to the identification, location, and cataloging of various entities and individuals that possess anomalous traits. The AAA is composed of individuals from various walks of life from all over the world, though the vast majority of them will have a background or interest in scientific research and military or paramilitary activities. Anomalous, in this context, is supposed to mean objects, individuals, or even events that have abilities that cannot be quantified by science or are supernatural in nature. The AAA works with or without government support. It often shares information and more than a few resources with other agencies and governments in exchange for the same. It has a working relationship with the Insurmountables organization, which is composed almost entirely of people with truly astounding anomalous traits, though it is notable that they only share most of what they know with a few of them. The Anomalous Artifacts Agency also maintains a cordial relationship with various countries such as Canada, the USA, the UK, Australia, South Korea, and Japan, but may share hostilities with the dictatorship of Wasakstan and the Philippine Federation. As mentioned, the AAA is an international organization and functions on a worldwide scale. It has agents working in Sao Paulo, Brazil, monitoring the activities of a clandestine cult, personnel operating in Poland in order to communicate and recruit young men and women who display anomalous traits, and various other members who are in Honolulu, Hawaii for vacation. There are also countless operational zones, or OZs, being occupied and utilized by the AAA throughout the world, from beneath the ocean in watertight habitats, deep below the Earth's crust, and orbiting from high above in space. Another, often overlooked but just as important task of the AAA is to contain or neutralize anomalous artifacts, anomalous organisms, anomalous persons, or anomalous forces that are a danger to humanity or the multiverse. These can be anything from a species of hyper-intelligent rodents that could very well destroy and replace mankind as the dominant species of Earth, to another dimension that disturbingly resembles the interior of a human digestive system that can consume entire planets due to its hunger. It is for this reason that nearly all personnel that are a part of the AAA, from field operations personnel, minor researchers, agency directors, food servers, and cleaning staff, are almost always armed and trained for combat situations. Agents of the AAA prefer to wear what is common or trendy in their immediate area, allowing them to blend into the population seamlessly. However, when establishing communications or making a more identifiable front, AAA agents tend to wear a gray pantsuit with a white button-up shirt and a black necktie. It has been rumored even that the pantsuits they wear tend to have anomalous traits of their own, being able to slightly increase the strength, speed, and recovery of the wearer by stimulating their nervous system. There is even the unproven belief that their pantsuits can change shape and color to the wearer's desire, since it is, in reality, a mass of nanomachines. In dangerous missions that might involve an anomalous force, an angry anomalous person or organism, or even just a particularly hazardous anomalous artifact, AAA agents don the Specialized Severity Suit, or SSS. It is a set of heavy powered armor that provides the wearer with all-around protection from nuclear, biological, chemical, psychic, explosions, and projectiles, and just about any other form of threat, as well as enhances the wearer's physical capabilities. It is also used widely in OZs, or operational zones of the AAA, which are in orbit around the Earth, since they also make excellent and extremely durable spacesuits. The hierarchy of the AAA is another matter, with the organization broken up into divisions designated with the Hebrew alphabet. Agents of the Aleph Division, which is more commonly referred to as the Aleph Board, are thought to be the leaders of the agency and are composed of 15 members, while it is believed and confirmed by their own member, M13, that they are not the founders of the AAA. They are without doubt in control of its activities. Not much is known about them, and the AAA would prefer to keep it that way. Those in the Zayin Division are the common agents and field operatives of the AAA. They are often composed of scientists, researchers, and security personnel, which can include anyone from lowly security guards to members of the special forces. They are often responsible for the maintenance and continued function of operational zones of the AAA. SAMIC agents are the ones most commonly included in field operations units. They are often tasked with the search, identification, and, if necessary, neutralization of anomalous artifacts, anomalous organisms, anomalous persons, and anomalous forces. They are also equipped with various tools that make it easier for them to confront anomalous artifacts such as the SSS, or Specialized Severity Suit, and AO Beta 78-2, or the Physical Enhancer Symbiont that gives its hosts anomalous traits. Then there are the Shin Division agents, who serve as the maintenance and janitorial staff of the numerous OZs. Staff members involved in preparation of food are also included here. Make no mistake that Shin agents are also armed and trained for combat in the event of a security breach. Last and most notorious of all are the tab-level members of the AAA. They are used in exploration of hazardous areas, such as other dimensions, or making contact with beings with anomalous traits, and with little to no protection or safety precautions. As mentioned, the AAA has a good working relationship with the Insurmountables. Though the Aleph Board might not want to admit it, the Insurmountables are such staunch allies of the agency that they might as well be in the same organization. The AAA also has nations that support it, and its cause, although many find their secretive nature a tad bit annoying. Finally, there are other organizations that deal with the supernatural, or anomalous matter, that the agency works with closely. These include the Coalition of Concerned Citizens, or CCC, and the enigmatic factions known only as the Watch and the Hunt. Over the years, The AAA has also made plenty of enemies due to their intervention when it comes to anomalous artifacts. The vast majority of their adversaries are often cults that worship beings with anomalous traits, especially those that fall under the Theta category. They are also at odds with more than a few organizations, like the Brotherhood of Belligerent Blokes, who are renowned for disturbing the peace on a worldwide scale, and the Worldwide Witches of Welfare, or WWW. It is also a point that the AAA have never really trusted nor supported the Global Protectorate, which came to replace the United Nations in the year 2000, and are especially hostile to the Planetary Pacification Protocol, who they have come to see as their greatest enemy. The AAA also detests the countries that have sprung up thanks to the cruelty and negligence of the Global Protectorate, such as the dictatorship of Wasakstan and others.